This might be my best haul this year. I spent 3 hours at 2 different thrift stores, over 87 items, and over $500 spent to resell on PoshMark. What's up, y'all? It is your girl Sarah from Sarah's Styles here. I am a reseller. I go to thrift stores and garage sales and such and buy things to resell on PoshMark and eBay. In today's video, I am going to show you this ridiculous haul that I got. I will be showing you my favorite items. I don't think I'm going to go through all 87 items. Let me know down below if you want videos of all 87 items, but I just picked up my favorite items to show you guys and things that I think there's things you can learn from, as well as if you follow me on Instagram, when I am outsourcing, I take polls and I am like, hey, this is what I found. Should I get it or should I not? So I will be sharing with you from those polls what I decided to get from the poll as well. And we're gonna start with how I actually source. I only source 2 times a month and I get 87 items, and I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks on how I manage my time and make sure that I come back with a big haul to be able to make over 10K a month reselling on PoshMark and eBay working part-time. All right, so first things first, how do I actually source? And I focus on my numbers and my data. I look at what places perform best for me, and this chart is telling me that my sell-through rate and my average sale price. If you're new to this channel, your sell-through rate is how many items that you're selling out of how many items that you have. 100% sell-through rate means that you have sold 100% of those items that you had for the time period that you're looking at, and your average sale price is on average how much are those items selling for. This gives me metrics to look at to say, hey, the bins are working well, the estate sales, there's so many places that we can be sourcing, and I'm going to show you that data right now. All right, so for me, these are places that I've tried: thrift stores, bins, having people source for me, donated items. My cousin had a boutique, consignment, thrift stores, garage sales, purchasing pallet, buying from online, so many different places that we source from, and this is telling me exactly how things do. And so right now I want to compare the bins to the thrift stores. Those are the two places that I can easily have access to and go outsourcing on a trip like this. So my thrift store, if you look up here, my average profit at a thrift store, even though I'm paying a little bit more money up front, my average profit is $28, where if you come down here to the bins, I'm only paying on average $1.67. However, my average profit is $16. And this is because at a thrift store, I'm going to scroll up to this chart and show you, at a thrift store, I can go exactly where I want to go to source. At bins, you kind of just have to get what you can get, and it's not always going to be the most profitable or your highest sell-through rate categories. This chart is telling me specifically, this is based off of my data and my numbers, what are my top performing categories. This is going to be different for everybody because everyone's knowledge and everybody's access is going to be differently. These two right here are home goods and electronics. That's from my consignor, so I don't find that stuff at thrift stores. I know nothing about it, but I am going to come down here to these other ones. My bags have a 70% sell-through rate in the past year. 70% of the bags that I purchased last year sold at an average sale price of $54. I am going straight to the bags when I go sourcing. I can't go straight to the bags at the bins. I can't go straight to the bags at a garage sale, right? It's kind of just like, what do you have available? Jackets and coats. Currently, the thrift stores I source from typically keep seasonal, so they don't have jackets and coats out. Same with sweaters. And then you come down here to jeans. Typically, they'll have jeans out all year, but it's usually a smaller part of the store, but I will still hit up jeans, especially when they're off season, because not many people are hitting up jeans right now, so I tend to find more because other people aren't buying them. 64% at a $31 average sale price. And then shoes, average sale price $35, sell-through rate $57. So when I went to these 2 thrift stores, and I was gone for 3 hours. So this included driving time. 87 items, gone for 3 hours. So I spent roughly 45 minutes in the first store and got about 27 items. And then I spent I think maybe an hour and a half-ish at the second store, and that's where I got the bulk of these items. The rest of the items, they're like 60 some items or something at that second thrifting store. But I'm able to go in because I only go to shoes, purses, and clothes. I don't, sometimes I'll hit up athletic wear for myself. And if I find things to resell, I find things to resell. But if I had a little bit of time, I will hit up athletic wear. All right, who wants to see some actual items that I purchased from the thrift store? Let's start with an item from one of my polls. All right, so on my Instagram, I put this picture up, and it was a pair of Crocs for $6. I don't typically sell Crocs, but I have been told that Crocs are going to have a high sell-through rate. Not necessarily a high average sale price, but they're going to sell, and they're probably going to sell quickly. So I put this pair of shoes up for $6. It was $6 at the thrift store. 64% of my Instagram followers said yes, they would buy it. I bought it. So I don't know. I've never sold Crocs before, but look at this. Is when I am buying shoes, one of the big things I look at is the bottom and the insole as well. They look like they've hardly been worn. And I have a rule 80-20, so I will buy 20% items that I am not familiar with or items I don't sell. And then I keep strictly to my data-driven brands, my data-driven categories, things that I know are going to sell high and have a high sell-through rate for 80% to make sure that I am not taking too much of a risk and things that don't pan out. I'll take a little bit of a risk, and for me, those are Crocs. So let me know down below, guys, if you didn't vote in my Instagram story, let me know if you guys would have purchased that. Shoes. Let's look at some purses. Okay, so this chart does also, the sales and trends dashboard does also give you your top 20 performing brands. You can filter by the time period. Right now we're looking at a year. So Coach is up there. 85% of the Coach that I purchased last year sold at an average sale price of $58. I will say that is lower than it had been in previous years because of the pandemic. My average sale price has definitely been going down. But when I see Coach, I will definitely pick it up. And let me show you what Coach is. It's going to have a creed on the inside. And then these last numbers, you can look up and see if it's real based off of that. That's one of the reasons that I like Coach as well, because it's pretty easy to tell if it's real or not. Every once in a while, there was a couple years in there where they didn't do the creed and it's kind of sewn on the inside of the pocket. But for the most part, you can look at that creed, quality, feel, texture, zippers, all of that. But you can look at the creed, pull up those numbers and see if you find other ones like that. All right, so another purse brand that is out there for me is Michael Kors. The only thing that I pick up for Michael Kors is purses. Every once in a while, maybe a pair of boots or like a dress or something. But for the most part, these stats, my $54 average sale price and 64% sell-through rate is based off of purses. So when I do see a Michael Kors purse, I typically, it has to be in good shape, but I will pick it up. The thing with Michael Kors as well, so there's going to be definitely quality. You can usually tell by the quality. That says Michael Kors, as well as, so it's going to have this sewn on the inside of the tag, the style number and where it was made on the inside to help you realize if it is real or not. And then here's another Michael Kors, and what's kind of funny is I've actually sold this exact one. I don't recall how much, $60 maybe? I don't remember exactly how much, but again, on the inside of it, there is going to be a tag. All right, let's look at a couple of items that I passed on. So in my Instagram stories, I had these items. All right, so Donald Pliner, I didn't put how much these were, so it was a 50-50 split. They were brand new. They had a tag on the bottom, or no, they were new without tags. So they didn't have a tag on the bottom, but they were clearly brand new without tags. 50-50 split. I ended up passing on them because they were $10. So they were a little bit higher than I wanted. Donald Pliner is so hit or miss with me on how it's going to sell. So I did end up passing on those ones. Soft surroundings. So I have heard on reseller channels on Instagram that soft surroundings sells well. I rarely find it or really rarely pick it up. I'm not sure which one it is. This was soft surroundings, new with tags. 43% of Instagram said yes, 57% said no. I decided no because I don't really know the brand well enough to pay $10 for it. I may go back next week and see if it's half off and take the risk if it is half off. But for $10, I wasn't really comfortable with it. Let me know down below, guys, if you didn't vote in my YouTube or in my Instagram. Let me know what you guys would have done. Would you have picked up these items or not? And then these are Sam Edelman. Guys, Sam Edelman makes the cutest things, but I said no. I did not end up getting these. 30% of you said yes. 70% said no. They were so cute. They were in great shape. They were only $3.50, but Sam Edelman typically sits for me. I ended up selling a pair of heels last week and they sold for $5. So I think I probably was net neutral on them. I probably paid somewhere around there, maybe a few bucks less if I got them at the bins, and ended up making nothing on them. So Sam Edelman is a no. These UGG boots, I really went back and forth on these because UGG, a style like this can typically go for a lot more, but they were $34. No sale or anything on them. They were $34. 28% of you guys said no, said yes. 72% of you said no. I kept them in my cart until the very end, really contemplating on it. The comps on eBay were all over the place, and my UGG average sale price has really been declining, so I did decide to put them back. I may go back and see if they're still there on a half price day. I may be willing to pay $17 for it, but definitely not that $34. What do you guys think? Would you have paid $34 for them? All right, now these Tom's shoes. Tom's typically will sell pretty low and not necessarily very quickly, but these were very unique style and they were basically new without tags, only $3. 67% of you guys said yes, 33% of you guys said no. I did decide to pick them up and look at that. They are virtually unworn. You can look at the tip. There is hardly any wear to them. So I did end up picking those ones up. All right, now let's look at some jeans and shorts. Shorts are in there as well. So it is short season. My shorts are selling on average for $21.77. Not a huge margin there, not a huge profit, but 62% of them are selling through it, and it is summer, so they typically are going to sell quickly. So I do pick up shorts if they are in certain brands and styles that I think are going to sell. And one of them is going to be American Eagle, but they're high rise. So I've sold a high rise American Eagle jeans. I have yet to try some of their shorts. So I thought the jeans are selling really well for me. I figured I'd try some shorts. Let me know down below what kind of shorts you guys look for, what rises you look for, any cuts. Distress is definitely on there as well. Again, we have American Eagle. And what's nice about American Eagle, these aren't selling super high, but American Eagle, the sell-through rate is definitely there as well, but the average sale price is going to be closer to $20 or $30. So not like this Coach, but they're selling through, and I am making money off of them. This is the Tom Girl. I've yet to sell a Tom Girl before. I've heard on social media that they do well. Let me know down below what you guys are feeling, if Tom Girl, Tomboy jeans are selling well for you. And then I picked one other pair of jeans to show you guys, and it is going to be cut for cloth. So none of my hauls are like ridiculously impressive. I don't typically find, I don't know luxury and designer brands, but I'm still making money, and that's why I like showing these hauls, is because you don't have to know all these luxury brands to still be able to make money. Cut for cloth is not going to sell super high, probably $20, maybe $25 depending on the style, but they sell, especially in the larger size. This is a size 4, so it may not sell quite as quickly, but it does have a little bit of the distress on it. And it is a skinny style. So they are definitely going to sell. Those higher sizes on cut for cloth, I definitely will pick up. Let's get into some shoes. Let me know down below if you guys have tips and tricks on cleaning shoes. I don't pick up, I put back a lot of shoes because I don't want to have to clean them. I will take a rag to them and take the tag off, but I don't do much else other than that. So let me know your tips down below for shoes. This was in the shoe section, but so I saw on Instagram that someone has been selling roller skates, and I guess they're selling really well. It's like the hot new trend now. So I saw a couple pairs. They were like under $5 at the thrift store, and so I bought 2 pairs, and I'm like, we'll see if they sell and how they sell. Let me know if you guys are having luck or if you sell roller skates as well. Before I show you the rest of my shoes, if you guys do like content like this, if you want to learn how to resell and data-driven strategies, I teach you how to look at your numbers, how to look at your data and do data-driven strategies that are guaranteed to work regardless of how frequently you sell or what types of items that you sell. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a like and share this content. Get some conversation started. Ask people what they like to sell and what sells well for them. All right, I have about 4 pairs of shoes left from this huge haul, but let me know down below if you guys want to see the full haul. These are Echo. These are Echo, size 39. Oh, they're so cute. Echo typically sells pretty well for me. It is a nicer brand. And these were so unique and cute with a little tie. So cute. Merrill, no news to you guys if you follow me. I am in Colorado, so I see a lot of, you know, athletic hiking type of outdoorsy type of brands. But look at the thread on this. Like, they're virtually unworn. I did clean these up, so this is all I did. I took a rag to it. I took a rag to it, and probably there was a price. You can kind of see it a little bit. There was a price here. I took a little bit of straight alcohol and rubbed that down, and that's all that I did for these. They are a size 10 if you guys are interested. I did end up getting a pair of UGG boots. I actually did end up getting a couple pair of UGG boots. What is nice about stores that have all of the seasons out is there was a lot. I ended up getting a lot of boots because no one was buying boots, right? Like, people are outsourcing or shopping for summer, and so they're not really looking at the boots. So if there are stores that have off-season items, definitely hit those up and check those out, even if it's off-season, because you can get some really killer things. These ones I did pay up a little bit for. I don't remember exactly, but they are in really great condition, and they're Uggs. The Ugg styles that are not just like the pull-on Uggs tend to sell a little bit better. These are, let me show you, Banana Republic, brand new with tags. I actually picked these up and I was like, oh, those are in really good condition. Let me pick them up and look at them. And then I realized, as I was checking out, I realized they were new with tags. I just thought it was the tag from the store, and then I was like, oh, those are new with tags. Yes, please. I will definitely be getting those. If you guys like this video, you too think you'll also like this, I will link some more haul videos here for you, and then make sure to hit that subscribe.